It was awful nice of Gomer to go to the village today to pick up Miss Blossom off the stage.
It's no trouble for him. He had to go picking some grain anyway.
Burtie seemed pleased not to have to go clear to the village to pick her up. He's been so busy haying and taking care of that corn he planted for the corn shop, he didn't know just what to do when he got that letter from her stating she was coming for a visit. It's hard for a man like him to entertain company.
It's nice of you to help out.
Oh, it's the least I can do. Burtie's an awful nice neighbor. He fills my woodshed, he plows my driveway in the winter, and he shovels a path to my hen house. Of course, I try to do things to help him as well. I help him with his canning, and I bake pies and biscuits for him. And I made a batch of donuts this morning to have for a nice treat when Miss Blossom arrives.
Oh, ain't that nice?
Yes. His Aunt Ethel got up bright and early this morning, and she came clear from Augusta, and she's out in the garden right now picking peas. So we have a nice kettle of them for dinner at lunchtime today, and I have an old hen cooking, so we should have a pretty good feed.
Well, I should say so.
Burtie picked some raspberries. He wants a raspberry pie. He specifies that he wants me to be the one who makes it. His aunts aren't very good pie makers. His Aunt Ethel's pie crust is about like eating leather, and his Aunt Delia puts so much sugar in them, they're sickening sweet.
Well, you know, you do real well to help out and to do so much.
Oh, 'tain't easy finding the time. I canned string beans all day yesterday in this heat, and I still got more to do. And Burtie's got peas and string beans that need to be canned as well. I know his aunts will pitch in, and I'm sure Miss Blossom will love to help as well.
Oh, I can't hardly wait to see her.
No, we're all excited to see what that old lady looks like.
I just ate one of them donuts, Evie. They smelled so good I could not hardly wait.
I hope she likes them.
I bet they'll hit the spot with Miss Blossom.
I hope so.
Hey, Burtie, you've been writing to her for quite a spell now, ain't you?
Yeah, nigh on to 6 months. Well, you know, I'm quite a hand to write letters to relatives because my Aunt Ethel and Aunt Delia, they like to hear all the gossip. Well, one day I was reading the ads in the paper. I was looking for a horse. And I saw this ad under the column of Lonely House. And this got my curiosity up, so I read it. And, you know, it just made me kind of disgusted about those stuck-up people down to Boston, that this dear, sweet old lady, that they, you know, she was so upset that they wouldn't write her nothing, and she had to send an ad clear up here to Maine to see if someone up here would take pity on her and write her a letter.
It's nice of you to write all those letters to her, Burtie. I'm sure she appreciates it.
Yeah, well, you know, she seemed real pleased, and she writ right back, return mail. Well, you know, I don't have time to write back as quick as she does, but I spent plenty of postage this past 6 months right to her. I sent her every Vienna postcard that I could find, and I sent her nearly all of them different Mount Vernon postcards as well.
Well, well.
Oh.
So, Burtie, your pen pal ain't arrived yet?
No, you see, Gomer had to get a bag of grains, and he said he'd pick her up down to the stage.
Well, oh, Gusty, good that you're here to help greet her.
This is so exciting, I can hardly wait.
Well, I rushed to pick that pail of peas, so I'd be here on time when she arrives.
Be nice to give her a big welcome. That dear old lady's doing well to come clear from Boston.
She probably thinks of him just like a nephew.
Well, yeah, you know, I was thinking maybe I'd ask her if it was all right if I called her Aunt Becky, you know, because she writes to me, Dear Burtie, and, well, I still write to her, Dear Miss Blossom, because I don't think it's quite right to, you know, just call her just Becky.
No, I don't think it would be quite proper. Why, Burtie, you write such lovely letters.
Well, yeah,
Probably the dear old soul just loves to hear from you.
well, I guess. You know, I'm quite a hand to writing letters, you know, to you and Aunt Delia. I know you like to hear all the gossip I pick up down at the store, like who's courting and who's having a young one, and especially little tidbits like old Mr. Merrifield sneaking over to see the deacon's wife.
Hey, I do like to keep posted on all them doings.
I know. Well, my letters to Miss Blossom might seem kind of dull in comparison. Well, I remember back in school, the kids had pen pals from all over the world, and they sent them all this information about their town. So that put right up here, and I went up to the townhouse, and I got the town report, and I sent her all really important facts, like how many cattle and sheep are being taxed in the town.
I bet she was interested in that.
Yeah, well, she seemed to want to hear more about me.
Well, I'm surprised at that.
Me too.
Very surprised at that. Maybe we just better carry on with our conversation.
Okay. Well, she does kind of remind me of you a little bit, Aunt Ethel, because speaking about money matters, you're always at me to save some money, and that's good. But Miss Blossom wrote to me, and she says, I don't want to pry or be nosy, but I was wondering if you're any hand at banking money. Well, I wrote right back and I said, I sure am. My Aunt Ethel, she started a bank account for me down at Gusty when I was just about this tall. And, well, she's added to it, and I've added to it, and it's grown until it's, something respectable. And then I told her my rich Uncle Evan opened up a bank account for me up in Farmington with a pretty good sum of money. And well, I've added to it over the years, and now, it's really something to be proud of.
Well, I bet she was pleased to hear that.
She was tickled pink, but, I didn't really let on how much money I got. I'm not one to brag, but I'll tell you, that account that you opened to me with that 50 cents, that's grown to be nearly $20. And that account that Uncle Evan opened with that $10 bill, that's clear up just over $30.
Well, I'm proud of you, Burtie. If Miss Blossom takes such an interest in you, perhaps she'll want to add to your bank account. Why, I wouldn't be surprised if she wanted you to have everything she's got.
That wouldn't surprise me a mite. That dear old lady seems to appreciate all those letters Bertie's written to her. It'll do her well to get out of Boston for a spell and come to Vienna, where folks are friendlier.
Yeah, well, she said she's only ever been to Maine but one time. She spent a week down at Old Orchard Beach, and she said she really enjoyed the nightlife. Well, living here by the pond, we got plenty of nightlife. Why, the loons will keep her entertained for hours.
Oh, I think I hear the door open.
It's exciting. Oh, boy.
Oh, you must be Burtie. I've been dying to meet you. You're even handsomer than I thought you'd be.
You don't look nothing like I thought you would look. I thought you was an old lady.
Well, I hope I'm a pleasant surprise.
Well, I tell you what, she sure as heck surprised me. I went down to the stage station to pick her up, and I'm looking around for an old lady. I'm looking here, I'm looking there, I don't find anybody. And I finally say, well, I'm looking to see a Miss Blossom. Well, Burtie, she thought I was you, and she run up to me, muckled on to me with a great big hug, and we kind of lost our balance and kind of fell on the ground and kind of were rolling around. It took quite a while to get back up. It just happened. What?
Rolling on the ground. My goodness sake. What's the matter with you?
Would you like to have a seat, Miss Blossom?
Yes, I would.
I would have met the stage myself, but I'm just right out straight with all my hanging and hoeing and farm work.
Oh, that's okay. That nice gentleman and I had a delightful ride.
I'll bet.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Sounds like it. I hope you'll enjoy your stay here. You know, there's,
I ain't got time.
no, I ain't got time for entertaining myself because I'm so busy I can't remember my lines. But my Aunt Ethel here, she'll take over. Why, there's plenty of canning to be done, and there's plenty of weeding in the garden, and churning butter, and all sorts of work, so nobody's got any problem of having something to do around this place.
I thought you wrote that there was a lot of nightlife around here.
There sure is. I'll tell you what, I love to sit on the porch and listen to the loons. And there's a special treat in store for you.
Really?
Yes, why the past 3 evenings running, I've heard a whippoorwill in the evening. And then, last night and the night before, there was a pair of hoot owls out in the woods, and it was such fun to listen to them hooting back and forth from tree to tree.
Loons and whippoorwills and a couple of old hoot owls aren't my idea of nightlife.
Well, I'll tell you what, Gusty over there, she's won the whistling contest up at the Farmington Fair for the past 3 years running, and she's even competed in the Masters of Whistling down in New York City. Well, Gusty, why don't you whistle us up a tune?
All right,
There's
please
some
do.
entertainment.
Well, that was quite lovely, but it's not my idea of nightlife. How about some dancing?
Oh, I ain't been dancing for years. Well, it seems to me I heard that there's gonna be a barn dance next week over on the other side of town.
Well, I'm not used to dancing in a barn.
Wow. I heard tell that they're throwing regular dances over at the Sawmill Saloon in Slab City this summer.
Slab City? That sounds like there'd be a bunch of old smelly lumberjacks here. Isn't there anything else going on for entertainment around here?
I guess there's not that much going on around here. Wait, I did hear there's gonna be a nice big church picnic over in Reed Field next month. But you know, I'm so busy with my farm work that I don't always tend out on everything that's going on around here.
Well, it doesn't sound like there's much to tend out on. I didn't come up here for canning and weeding and churning butter. Maybe I can get this gentleman to give me a ride back to the village so I can catch the afternoon stage.
Well, I'd be happy to, ma'am. And I tell you what, I will stay right at the store with you, and if we got time, I'll buy you some dinner.
Oh, that sounds great.
And I'll stay right there until your stage goes. Yes, I will.
Good.
What? Do you remember who I am?
Yes?
Well, you better behave yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna ride along with you. I'm gonna ride along with you.
Wow, oh, okay.
I need some thread, and most of all, I'm gonna keep an eye on what's mine.
Well, goodbye, Bertie, and don't waste your time writing me any more letters.
Well, I don't intend to. You suit yourself. You don't seem so lonely as you let on.
I won't be lonely long.
That I don't.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, Bertie, you brought me up here on a tomfool's errand. Why, I thought we would be entertaining a nice old lady.
Too.
But she ain't no nice old lady. Did you notice how short her dress was?
Yes, I did.
What? I'd as soon run around naked as to wear a skimpy thing like that.
It was downright disgraceful. Seems to me you should have known by those letters that she wasn't an old lady if you wasn't as numb as a pounded thumb.
Oh yeah? Wow. Here's a letter that I got just yesterday. You go ahead and read it. You'll see for yourself.
Dear Bertie, you are the most wonderfully romantic. Good land! This is a mushy letter.
Well, I just thought she was an affectionate old lady.
Anyone wouldn't have to be too smart to figure out that she ain't old and she ain't no lady.
No. And it don't set well on me to think you asked that brazen woman to go to the dance after all the canning and cooking I do for you. I never got an invitation to go dancing.
Well, I didn't want to take a dancing. I'm just trying to be polite. Hey, I'll tell you what, Abby. How about you and me going to a dance sometime?
I don't take too kindly to play second fiddle.
Well, we had to give up plans on that church bazaar tomorrow, and now we can tend out on it.
Well, can't you stay a little while longer? I was hoping you'd help out with a little canning and work around here.
No, I've got other plans. I'm pretty disgusted with you, Bertie, getting me up here on this tomfool's errand, and I don't know when I'll be back again. Goodbye.
You upset her so.
Well, Abby, I was hoping she'd stay a little while longer and help you with all of my canning. You know, there's a lot of it to be done, and I want you to have time to make that raspberry pie.
Well, I've got work of my own to do, so to heck with your canning. And raspberry pie too.
This is a fine kettle of fish. Now I got more work to do. I'm gonna have to be mighty careful reading those ads.